Let me write the example. With example, you can understand. Later, I will explain the syntax again. Go to the plot, program for filtering from list of values. How do you get it, students? LST is equal to, I'm writing here, one main program I'm writing. Look at carefully, watch it. LST is equal to 10 minus 20, 30 minus 40, 50, 60 minus 70. This is my given data. Iterable object. Now I want to write it. Some name I am writing. I'm writing my name. Variable name is equal to. Try to understand this key syntax. Variable name is equal to. I'm writing filter of one function name. I will write it. What is my function name? Positive, something like positive decision. POS DEC or positive decide, comma, I will pass LST. What is this POS decide is a function name. I need to define it. How to define? I will not of what I will take it. What I told the filter function process. Filter function process says take the first value of LST, pass to whom? POS decide function. What is the first value of LST? 10. That means what value is going? One value is going. That will be taken as what? I will take one parameter here, X or N or whatever it is. So who is going to send the value? Filter function. Simple. This filter function is nothing but your company student. And this is called what? Interviewer. Is an interviewer. Interviewer is nothing but what? Is a function name. And there are list of students are there. List of students are there who are appearing for an interview. How many students will send at a time? One student will. Company is sending one student at a time to the interviewer. Interviewer is having one code language is there. Interviewer is saying true. True means what? Selected. Interviewer is saying false. Not selected. So true means what? Filter. False means what? Don't filter. Are you getting this point? How this company will send this list of students all at once, one by one? One by one. So list of students are sending the things. One by one is going to send until the number of students will be over or not. Same to same. Filter function also will pass what? First value of LST send it to what? POS decide. So I need to write what here? One variable I need to take or not? To hold that value, one variable I will take it. Inside of it, what should I decide? The POS decide is going to decide whether the supplied value by the filter is positive or negative. How do you decide? If n greater than 0, say what? Return true, else you say what? False. That's all. Return false I am saying. Return false I am saying. Come on, process you start. Start. First value of LST is sending to whom? POS decide. Your PVM will carry the first value and going to where? POS decide. What is the value of n? 10. 10 greater than 0. Say return what? True. True will be coming to this place and then filter function will take that value and put it in where? Here we are. Same process. Repeat. Next value of LST. Filter function takes the next value. What is the next value? Minus 20. Minus 20 sending to which function? POS decide. It will go to where again? POS decide. What is the value of n? Minus 20. Minus 20 greater than 0. False means come to which part? Else part. What are you doing? Return false. Once it is returning false, is it filtered? No, neglected. Not filtered, neglected. Next value of LST, please. 30. 30 will go to which function? POS decide. Go to this POS decide. What is the value of n? 30. 30 greater than 0. True. True means it is going to be returning. Filtered or neglected or filtered. Online students, you must respond it. So it is going to be what? Filtered. Next, my next value going to where? Minus 40. What is the value of n? Minus 40. True or false? False means not filtered. Say, not filtered. Next value, 50. 50. Sending to whom? POS decide. 50 greater than 0. Oh. And true. True means what? Filtered. True. Filtered. Next value going 60. 60 going to where? POS decide. What is the value of n? 60. 60 greater than 0. True means what? Filtered. Next value. Minus 70. Minus 70 going to which function? POS decide. What is the value of n? Minus 70. Minus 70 greater than 0. False means not good. So KVR is containing what values? 10. Come on. 10, 30, 50, 60. Did you understand how filter works? Good. Now I will print that KVR. See students, filter function is filtering process is doing. Now you are understanding the purpose of filter. Filter function is used for filtering out some elements based on my condition or not. Based on my condition. See students, this KVR, I will print here KVR. First time you are seeing type of KVR is equal to type of KVR. I will write it. KVR is an object. Every variable in Python is an object. Every object behind who is there? Class is there. Every object behind who is there? Class is there. That class name is an object of KVR is an object of what? Is an object of class filter. Which type it is? Filter. Because filter function is filtering the elements and put it into its own object. Which object? Filter object. What is that object here? KVR is an object of filter. Let me go for the students. I'm going to take it filter example1.py. Easy actually. These are all easy. If you understand it, now I'm going to see students function filter example1.py. Coming to the command prompt, how easy it is. D:, coming to the point, KVR, Python, and say here 7 a.m. Coming to functions here. And students, I will save this program into some separate place, students. Into some separate place because I may use this in the further. I'll go to 7 a.m. I'll create one small folder, special function. I'll create special FUNS. Inside of it, I will save it. Okay. Now I'll go to this place. I'll see CD special functions. Okay. Now you execute it, students. PY. CMA. I got it. What is the type of KVR here? Filter. So KVR is an object of which type? Filter. So filter function is filtering the elements. Put it in its own object. What is that object name is called? Filter. Now I want to print the data. Print content is equal to KVR I printed. It is not going to print the data. It is going to print what? Memory address will print. Memory address it will print. See students, now I am saying here, memory address is printer. It won't print the data. What should I do? I should convert into what type? Convert into which type? How many values are there in KVR? Some values are there or not? Yes, Prashant, very good. I should convert that KVR into which type? List type. So, Ram Lakshman, also very good student. So, I need to convert this KVR into which type? List type. So, I am writing here, convert which object? Filter object into which type? List type you convert, tuple type you convert, set type you convert it. Don't convert into dict type because I am having only some set of values. How can you convert into dict type, students? Following or not? So convert it. Come on. POS list is equal to, come on students, list of KVR. List of KVR. Now I'm taking, what is this now? Given data is equal to, comma, what is that? LST. Print of, what is this now? Positive list. Positive list is equal to, comma, what? POS list. POS list. Now you execute it. Now see the execution process. See students, I am having which list of elements? Positive list of elements are there. Are you able to understand me? This is my given data. I am having what? List of positive values. Are you able to get it? So coming to back, I am going to conclude it. This is called one important statement here. And the same thing you can write in shortcut process. Let us look into this area. Now I am going to take it. Here, the same thing, I am having the data here. Tell me, once again you tell me how you do it now. Did you understand the filter function importance? Start. How do you do this now? I will do directly something like this. How I am going to do? Just observe it. So directly I will write a POS list is equal to, can I write it here? List of, filter of. Can I convert like this? Filter of. What is my function name? POS decide. POS decide. Okay, come on. What is my iterable object? List. What is this is going to return here? Filter object. Filter object I am converting into which type? So getting this POS list values. Now see students, print of, what is this now? Given data is equal to dot format of what? LST. Now I am taking print of, I am taking, what is this now? Positive list. Positive list is equal to dot format of POS list. POS list. Now I'm going to take up. So just try to run it once. Try to run it once here. Now I'm going to take up. Go to this place. Under special functions, I will write it. Under that, you try to save it. Now I'm going to write PY special filter number 2. And this is going to be the values. How do I get the negative values also? Here only I will write it. Tell me fast. DEF negative decide. Okay. N. Come on. If n less than 0. If n less than 0. Say what? Return. Okay, good. Else return false. Return false. Right? Now coming to the point back, I will write here also. Tell me directly. Any negative list is equal to tuple of, anything you can convert. Tuple of, filter of, good. Negative. Okay. Negative decide of, negative decide of. Okay, students, next. LST. Tuple of. What is my iterable object here? LST. ఇక్కడ tuple రాస్తే ఏమొస్తుందమ్మా మీకు? Who said tuple? Be careful. So LST is here because LST is called what here? Iterable object. It's our source of elements. Now we'll print what data now? Negative list. I say negative list. Negative list is equal to, I will take it as what? NEZ list I will write it. NEZ list I will write it. See that I defined two functions here. So I got positive values and negative values. Suppose I will take one 0 students. I'll take one 0. 0 I will take it. Something like 24 I will take it. 0 I will take it. Some 45 I will take it. Minus 34 I will take it. 0 will not be filtered at all. 0 will not be filtered at all because that is neither positive or negative. Clear? Okay. Now I will go for, so why we use, what is this? Ravali. Why, sir, why we using that? I understand that I'm reading her English. Why we are using tuple? I understand that. Why we use tuple ante saripoddi. So much of difficulty by yourself. Okay, ma'am. Ravali, I'm saying that I told you that I can convert this filter object into what type? List type, set type. Right. When do you go for tuple? You tell me. I already told in the class, when you want to maintain the constant values, I'll go for what? Tuple. When you want to go for mutability, I'll go for what? List. When you want to go for unique values without order maintenance, I'll go for what? Set. So why we use tuple? If you say ask now, I should say read the data types notes. Okay, now up to date, if you read and come, you will understand it. Otherwise, problem. Coming to the point of it, are you okay with this? Next up, same function name. See students, the answer you see here, syntax you see. Did you understand how filter function is working? So, tell me the process here. Object values, passing to whom? Function name, and this function name is going to decide whether returning either true or false. True or false we are using. Either true or false. False means what? Filter. And true means filter. False means what? Neglected. This function name can be either normal function or it can be anonymous function also it can be. Are you able to follow? Right. Coming to the point back, the same program I want to write with what? Anonymous function. Can I? Right. Go. This program I will carry. I'll carry by using which function? Anonymous function. Anonymous function. So, coming to the point of it, filter example 3.py, filter example 3.py. Now I am going to take up. Define which function? POS decide is called the anonymous function name. I am going to write it. I am writing here POS decide is equal to lambda, come on to the point of it. First, lambda, x or n, whatever it is. Now I will write what? X greater than what? 0. X greater than 0. This is called which process? POS code, anonymous function. One negative function also write or not? Name here, negative decide is equal to lambda x less than what? 0. That is also there. This is called which functions here? Anonymous functions here. Now I am writing, this is called anonymous function. True means consider it. False means what? Consider it. False means neglect it. True means what? Consider it. How it is working? Each value of this iterable object passing to whom? POS code. POS decide. That value will be receiving. True means what? Filtered. False means what? Neglected. Run this code. Filter example 3.py. Go to this place and then see py. Decide filter example 3.py. Same answer is coming or not? Yes. Now, this is comes under one type of mechanism. This is called one more type of mechanism. You can develop with what operator also? What operator also you can develop it? Come on. This is called what here? Function is like this. You can do something like what the same program I can write like this. See, why I am showing various ways and means here, here I am writing. It's not necessary writing it. What is this now? Here I am saying, here I am writing something like this. Ternary operator I will use it. True. What? If x greater than 0. Else false. False. Here also true if x less than 0. Else false. Same. 4. Filter example 4.py. Filter example 4.py. Go to the place and execute it. Now example 4.py. So got the same answer. Are you able to follow? Like this, one can write. Last and final, I will show students. Instead of writing anonymous functions separately, I will do like this here itself. And these are all called becoming expert in the Python programming. Remove that. remove this, filter example 5.py, 5.py. See here only I will write it directly lambda function. Directly lambda I am writing. Come on, fast. Lambda, n, colon, n greater than what? 0. That's all. N greater than 0. Lambda, n greater than what? 0. LST. Come on, next you write it what here? Lambda, n, colon, n less than 0. N less than 0. Are you following this? Directly I can write it. How it is working? Start each value of LST passing to whom? N. If it is greater than 0, you filter it. Put it into this list. If it is false, you neglect it. This process will be repeated until what? All the elements of LST completed. Are you following, students? Right. Simple. You execute it by going for this. Say this now. I'm going to write it. Here I'm going to write it. Now, filter example 5 dot. 5 dot. So here I got the result like this. Are you following this? Here, this is called what? Simple line only I written it. Able to get it? And this is called what? Filter kind of concept. And moreover, I want to go for one more example. What is that example? I will accept list of words and I want to filter that. I want to filter only palindromes and then non-palindromes. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept a list of words dynamically. Which will accept a list of words dynamically. Which will accept a list of words dynamically. Which will accept a list of words dynamically from keyboard. Which will accept list of words dynamically from keyboard. And this and filter, you write, and filter list of palindromes. List of palindromes. List of palindromes. That's all. So what did you understand? First I need to take what? A list of words or not. So how do you take list of words? I'm going to tell you. Dynamically I will take it. I don't want to take what? Static approach. Like this is called what? Fixed values I took it. Now I want to take dynamic values. How to do that? So I'm going to take up. See students, careful. We'll take it here. Filter example 6.py. Carefully follow. Now I am writing 6.py. Filtering what? Filtering what values? Palindromes. Palindromes from list of words. From list of words. I'm going to write it. See students, first I will take one function mark. DEF. Read words. Read words. I decided to read number of words. There I am taking n is equal to int of input of how many words. How many words you have. How many words you have. Very, very important logic I am going to tell you. Suppose if you say number of words are what? 6 or 7 or something. Sometimes the n value you may enter 4, you may enter 0, you may enter -4. If they enter 0 or -4, what should I return? What should I return? Invalid input. I should say no more words. If I say 4, I should say what? Return the number of words, right or not? So the n value can be what? Either positive or negative or 0. Okay. Suppose if n less than or equal to what? Less than or equal to 0. I will write after a few minutes. Don't worry about it. Pause, I mentioned it. After a few minutes, I'll write it. Coming to which part? Else part. Because logics are very important. Else part. This is also one important requirement. Else part I wrote it. Tell me what should I do now? I need to read one value. How many values I am saying for n? What is my n is equal to here? Some 5. How many words I need to read? Enter first word, second word, like that. What should I use it for? I in range of 1 comma n plus 1. Spontaneously you need to get it. Now I am writing here something like what word is equal to input of enter. I am writing word, enter word, dot format of what? I. That is called enter first word, you will get it. Correct or not? Enter first word, enter second word. Okay, that first word is coming. What should I do that first word? I need to preserve or not? Where can I preserve? In the list. So what should I do? Create an empty list. Beautiful. That is a logic. So where I will create it? I will create in the else part. Anukundam. Let us assume. I'll create what? Empty list I will create. So do you understand why I will create empty list here? To preserve number of words. Come on. LST dot append of word. LST dot append of what? Word. Yes, written. So these values are going on appending. All the values are appended here. Finally, what is happening? Coming to this part, coming to this else part. Now I am writing written what? LST. I am not writing inside the for loop, students. Indentation is very, very important. I am writing LST here. Suppose I have to write in this place LST like this. Okay. In the case of what? Positive numbers, I am writing LST. Now in the case of negative number, -5 is entered. -5 less than or equal to 0, I need to return what? Empty list I will return. Empty list I will return. So empty list, if I want to return, I need to take one empty list or not? Where I will take it? Here I need to take one more empty list like that. Then I will write what here? Return LST I will take it. What is that LST value? Empty, no data present inside. And here what? Non-empty list. So why to create here and there? I will create how many times? One time. I am writing now create an empty list. Now say if the number is less than or equal to 0, return what? LST, which does not contain any data. Else do what? You are going to say what here? This value. And you are going to supposed to return this value. You can write this LST, though don't write there. After the for loop is over, you write it. For loop indentation. Here you are supposed to write it. Here we are writing in this case. In else part I am returning this value. Finally, because indentation is very important. If this indentation to understand, daily you must practice. Then only you can execute the program. Tell me now, what are the words I am saying? Read words I am going to say. Read words. Come on, what is coming now? Words is equal to. Words is equal to. Are you getting or not? Now print what? Print. What is this? Words list. Words list is equal to dot format of what? Format of words I am writing. Words I am writing. Just try to run this code. Filter example 6.py. Filter example 6.py. Now I am going to run this. Filter example 6.py. Enter how many words you have? 5. Python, something like Java, madam, mom, and next is called race or something like race. That's all. So I'm going to say here what? List of words are called what? Like this I'm going to take. Understand? You run the students. How many words you have? Because it is coming to else spot. It is going to come to else spot and I am writing it. Returning what list? Non-empty list written or not? You enter -4. What is happening? List is empty. List is empty. Are you able to follow? Why list empty, non-empty? Because a good programmer always takes like this. Why? If the list is length is 0, don't filter it. If the length is not greater than 0, then apply which process? Filter process. So don't go for here, don't write invalid input or something. Invalid input is nothing but what? String data. Are you following? So a good programmer need to think about the coding part. Now tell me students, LEN of words, what is that? Is equal to what? 0. What is that? What is this? List is empty. No words to filter. Nothing to filter. Nothing to filter. Are you following me? Nothing to filter. Now I am writing what? Else. Now I will write the filter operation. What is the filter operation? Tell me quickly. Everybody need to tell. I'll write for 1 minute more. I'll write save pause. You run this code once. Say here how many? -5. List is empty. Nothing to filter. You say, sir, here I am saying how many values are there? 5. These values are coming like that. So here nothing to filter. That means what? It is coming to where? Else part. Now I need to write the filter process. Can we write now? Tell me. What should I do? I will write it. PAL words is equal to palindrome words is equal to list of filter of. Come on. So palindrome. If you want, you can write one function name I am writing. Palindrome, comma. What is this now? Words I will pass it. Filter function will take what? Function name, comma what? Filter, comma words. So, who is that? Shrikant, switch off your video. So, come on to the point back. Here I am going to say how this is going to work. Each word is sent in palindrome function. Is it necessary to write palindrome function or not? Yes, define it. Come on, start here now. DEF. What is my function name? Palindrome. Of what is coming? One word is coming or not? Yes, word. Come on, define. Word is equal to word of ::(-1). ::(-1). Say what? Return true. Else return what? False. Return false. Now I am going to say false. Clear or not clear? Return false. Now I am going to run this code. Now you say print of, what is this now? Come on. List of palindrome words. I will say what? Given words is equal to, I am printing. Given words also I am printing, students. Format of what, ma? Words. Okay. Here I will write it. List of palindromes. List of palindromes is equal to dot format of what? PAL words. PAL what? Words. PAL words I am writing. That's all. You execute it now. So one must have some value. I will write it 5. See students, Java, Python, etc. You say that 2 words which are palindrome. Are you getting? Easy. So this type of thing, you can go for one more thing. You say here 0. So nothing is, list is empty, nothing is to go for it. Say 7, nothing is to filter it. Are you following me? This is the way. Now you say, for example, run it once again, some 4. Java, Python, I am writing something like, race and then car. I am writing. Nothing is palindrome. Empty or not? Yes, no palindrome words are present. Like this, you can define it. Instead of doing this, you can write it in anonymous function in the same place. You can write it in the same place. Will you write it? So here I am writing same thing. There are so many ways are there, students. I already told you. There is a normal function. You remove that, it in this place. Where I can write it? Here itself. Tell me. Lambda. Come on. Word, colon. Word is equal to word of ::(-1), comma, words I set. Are you following me? Yes. You can write within the same place. So you must come to the range of what shortcut code more meaning you need to develop it. Coming to the place, 7.py. Out of that, see students, py.py. So how many words are there? 6 words are there. Say something like Malayalam. Malayalam. Next is called what? Mom and dad. And next is Java, Python. And then next is called what? Go. Right? Here you are getting list of palindromes are like this. Are you getting my point? Simple or difficult? Very, very easy. Not at all difficult. Once we practice it. Once we come to the class and sitting with sleepy faces, everything is difficult. Right? So, coming to the point of it, even I did not say today good morning to you. Why? 2 days, 3 days I observed it. When I say good morning, you did not say anything. Why should I say to you? Observed that. I observed 3, 4 days. You did. When I say good morning as a teacher, you are not saying. That's why I did not say. I said online students good morning. We'll see 1 or 2 days. After that, what we'll do? We'll not say. Why? You are like, what can I do? Like that. So let's move to the further discussion now. Open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Which will accept list of values. 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 And filter even numbers separately and odd numbers separately. Filter even numbers separately, odd numbers separately. Filter even numbers separately, odd numbers separately. Filter even numbers separately and odd numbers separately. Will you write it? How do you write it? Lambda n colon n percentage 2 is equal to 0. N percentage 2 is equal to 0 means if the number is remainder is 0, return true value. Otherwise return false. Right? So, Shahid, your doubt is cleared, ma? You asked one doubt earlier. Return true in the case of ternary operator, all those things. Was it cleared or not? Will you do this? You can do filter function. You can do with normal function also you can do. What is that? Ternary operator you can do. Do with all possibilities. Shall I move forward? Yes. Next function I want to introduce here. What is the next function I want to introduce? Concept I want to show you. Concept I want to bring it. Look at students. I'll go for it. Instead of typing it once again, I'll go for in functions. You go for functions place. In that some special functions are there. In that filter function is there. I'll try to get it this filter function. Filter function, I want to get it here. So see this now. I'll bring into 7 a.m. In this, special functions I will take. Under that, I'll take small point of it. Here I am having. So I will say notes. So I will say like this. Here I will say filter. So here you see. All of you read this. Start. Filter function is used for filtering out some elements from list of elements by applying to function. Every iterable value will be supplied to function or not. If the function returns true, filter will be filtered. If the function returns false, it will not be filtered. Come on, syntax. Variable name is equal to here variable name converting functions, list of anonymous function. Understand? Presents either a sequence type, list type, set type, dict type. You can take not tell you, don't worry about it. But further we will come across. The execution process of filter function. The execution process of filter function is that each value of iterable object sends to the function name. That's the first step. First step. Second step. If the function returns true, then the element will be filtered. If the function returns false, then that element will be neglected or not filtered. This process will be continued until all elements of iterable object completed. Easy? Everybody will ask you how filter function will work out. You have to say every value of iterable object send it to the function name. If the function name returns true, filtered. If the function name returns false, not filtered. This process will be repeated until all elements of iterable object completed. Understand? Now, I will go to the next function. Online students confirm once. Is it okay? Is it understandable, students? All of you? Yes, ma'am. My dear student, here, stand up. You read out this. Iterable object represents what? Sequence type. How many sequence types are there? How many sequence data types are there? That's the problem. You did not remember. Sequence types are what? STR, bytes, byte array, range. What is the list type? List, tuple. What is the set? Set, frozen set. Because you don't know that, that's why you are getting the doubt. Not like that. You say, are you following that? So go to the place here, filter 5. You take it as what? A TPL. Let it be. I'll change the bracket. What is this now? What is this now? Tuple. Execute filter example 5. Execute filter example 5. Filter example 5 I will enter. What is this? Tuple. Getting or not? Yes. One more. One more I will take it. Go to your program. You take it as what? See this bracket. And now I am writing. What is this representation? Dictionary or set? Set. You execute it. Got the data or not? Got the data. But we can't predict that in which order they are going to come. Now tell me, what is your doubt? What is cleared? For filter, we can pass as an iterable object any type. Okay, na? Good. So coming to the point back, now I am going to take up one more function called what? This is what? Map function I will take it. What is the next function? Map of. Shall I take it? Easy. Not a difficult student. Also very easy. You will catch me quickly. You will catch me quickly. So I'll write it map. So map function syntax I'll write it. Look at variable name is equal to map of same. Map of online students. Map of Abhay. ABHAY. My dear student, excite. I will explain one by one. Okay now? I have dict examples separately. Don't get tension by yourself. Okay na? Abhay. Abhi na Abhaya. Abhay. Abhay Mandal. Okay, don't get tension. I will explain. So you did not ask all these things. Myself only telling. Right. First, whatever I am explaining, you please be perfect. So function name of what? Iterable object. What is the use of this map function? Please look at this student. My requirement is very simple. Watch this now. LST is equal to 2 comma 2 comma some minus 3 4 comma some 6. This is my given data. This is my given data. Somebody is asking, get the square of every element of, get the square of every element of LST. My requirement today, this is LST. Now I am writing, get the square of every element of what? Every element of what, ma? List. Get the square of every element of list. What I am expecting now? What I am expecting? New list I am expecting as, tell me, 4, 25, 16, 36. Am I correct? That means every element of old iterable object is typecast, is converted into what? New iterable object. The process of converting old iterable object to new iterable object by applying to certain condition, by applying certain logic, is known as general meaning of what? Mapping we can call. What is that? Mapping. Next, one more example I will give you. One more example. This example also it will be cleared for you, I hope. So, I am taking old cell list is equal to old cell list. Why I am taking list? Because list is the richest data type in the Python data types. I am taking 100 rupees, 200 rupees, 50 rupees, 300 rupees, 500 rupees. This is your old salary list. Now company decided to give what? 50% hike. 50% hike they want to give. 50% hike they are giving. Hike means some increment they want to give. Tell me the old new sal list, ma. New sal list. New sal list means what? Old salaries added the increment and final salary will come or not? Tell me now. 50%. Easy to calculate. That's why I'm taking that. Come on. 150. Come on. 300. 75. Come on. 450. 750. What is this new list is called? Come on. This is known as what? New salary list. What is this is called? Old salary list. Old salary list converted to what? New salary list by applying to certain type of logic. So this type of conversion process is done by what concept? Mapping. What do you mean by mapping? Converting old iterable object into new iterable object by applying to certain function. Can we do this now? Yes. Look to that. As usual, filter function getting every filtered value in the left side variable in the form of filter object. Map function also is going to get the new values by default in the object of which type? Map object. Which object? That map object I will convert into which type? List type, tuple type, set type, dict type we can convert it. Let us go to that. I'll go to the program. First I will show you the program so that you can understand. I am going to take up. See this now. Map example1.py. Program for obtaining, something like obtaining new sal list from old sal list. Come to the program now. Main program. What is this now? Old sal list. Old sal list is equal to, I am taking 100, 50, 300, 400, 500 I am writing. For example, tell me straightforward. Tell me students, MOBJ is equal to, or some M is equal to, come on students, map of function name, iterable object. What is my function name? Hike. Hike is my function name. What is the data passing, ma? Old sal list. map function is working. Every value of old cell list passing to which function? Hike. So PVM control goes to hike function or not? Come on, DEF hike of what? Cell. What is the first value of cell? 100. 100 goes to which function? Hike. What is the value of cell? Tell me. 100. Do now. Cell is equal to cell plus cell into what? 100 by cell by 50%, no? 50 by what? 100. What is the value of cell here? 100. 100 plus what? 100 into 50 by what? 100. 100 cancel or not? 100 plus what? 50. It is called what? 150. You say that return what? Cell. That is modified value kept into left side variable m or not? Next value will be passing what? 50. 50 going to this 50. 50 plus 50 into 50 by 100. So 25. 25 plus what? 50. 75 will be returned and kept into m or not? This will be continued until the elements are completed or not? Now print it. What is the type of m you print? Just for your understanding. Type of m is equal to type of what? M. Just print it. So I am writing here map example1.py. Map example1.py. See students, go to the place. In this place, special functions you save it. Under that, you execute it. Py, what object I said? Map object. What is the type? Map type. Map type it is. It's an important map type. So coming to the point of map type. Next I'll go forward. That map I have to convert into which type? If you print content of M, which is not going to print the content. Some memory address is printed. Like a filter object. That's why we don't want to go for it. Come on, what is this? Convert map object M into which type? List type or tuple type, whatever you feel it. Tell me now. Come on. I say hike list is equal to new cell list. New cell list is equal to, come on, list of M. Okay. Print of, what is this? Old cell list is equal to, comma, what is this now? Old cell list. Next is called what next? New cell list. I will say what here? New cell list. You execute it. Save this code. Execute it. Now I am going to say data you see. 100, 75, something like this I am getting or not? This is done. Old salary list and hiked salary list. This is one way of printing. If you are most perfect student, I told you, I don't know whether I told or not. zip function I said, do you remember? Yes. Remember where I said this? In dictionary type, I converted what? Two list objects or two tuple objects into dict object. Dict is converted into what? Zip is converted into what? Dict. Here also same. Come on, for I am going to print like this. See students, I'll print like this students. \t old cell list. \t new cell list I am taking. Now I am writing here print of writing like this I am saying. Now I am going to say, here I am going to say print now. How do you say? For OL comma new NL in where? Zip of come on, old cell list comma new cell list. If we don't remember, we can't do anything else. Both of them are zipped. Print of what? \t. Oh, something like this I'll write. \t. I will write it here. Dot format of what? OL comma NL. Just to see. Execute it. You see like this. Old salary list and then new salary list. Are you okay, students? Old salary list and new salary list. So I will write once more \t, and here I will write only one \t. So this will be shown like this. So got old salary list and new salary list. Okay, students? Right. So this is called what? Getting something like this. The same thing you can do with what? Anonymous function also you can do it. How to do with anonymous function, student? Observe it. Go to the place. Python here. Done. Online students, are you comfortable? This is called anonymous function. Come on, do it. Map example 2.py. Quickly. Come on, hike is equal to lambda sal colon sal plus sal into 50 by 100. 50 by 100. Are you following me? Right. Automatically evaluated and returned. Right. Done. These values are there now. If you want to go for it, now I will say this is the data and map is here. Directly I will convert into which type? Which type I can convert into? List. I need not write a separate line. I will write it here. What is this now? New list. So I will do this, remove this process, and directly I will go for doing this entire stuff. Without doing anything, I will write it. So here I am going to say, are you following me? I am zipping it and I am printing this. So this will be converted simply like that. Anonymous function definition this is. Go to the place, functions here, and here I am writing special functions, you take it. Inside you save it. Done. Go to the place. Here I am writing map example 2.py. What is the bracket close problem? Where is it? Right. You execute it, got the data like this. Understand? This is the way how you can take the data and how you can increase it. If you want to provide any dynamism also, you can provide. Taking the list of values dynamically. How to do that? We did one example, last part of it. I will take this. See how I am doing this dynamism. To the same example. Here I will write it. Anonymous function. Okay, you let it be. In this place, I am placing it. What is this now? Read what? Cells. Enter. Create an empty list. How many employees you have? How many employees you have? If you say a negative number or something, empty list. If you say this first, positive, enter. First employee salary. Employee old salary. Old salary. Are you following me? Done. Next list dot append of what? Cell. And the two students, you need to take it in the form of what? Int type, float type. It's up to you. You can take what type you want. Are you following me? Append of what? Cell. Append of cell. Written what? LST. Default. What is this now? What is this now? Lambda. Anonymous function or not? What this function is called? What this function is called? Normal function. What this function is called? Anonymous function. Otherwise you will feel because you are very dangerous. So I'll write one line like a student. Dangerous students. So even if I say good morning also, you will not say good morning. Not now, ma. Daily when I say coming to class, I'll say good morning to you. But you will receive it, you will not say anything. Our culture is what? Our Indian culture is what? For every good morning, you have to say opposite. Then you are good. Otherwise, not good. Anybody? Tomorrow, I will never say to you. Already 3 days, 4 days tested. Only online students I will take care about it. Hike is equal to lambda. Good morning is not important. No internal marks are available here. Daily I only will say good morning to you, right? Every day you will maintain silence. Right? That's why. Now, hike is equal to lambda. Sally, you don't say good morning to me. Okay? No internal marks. I already said to you. Lambda sal is equal to like this. Now, in program you come. This part I will go for using what here? Call which function now? Read sal of. See students, here I am writing. Main program you come students. Read sal of. What is this returning? Come on. What I am returning? Old sal list. Old sal list. Okay. If len of what? Old sal list is equal to is equal to 0. What is it, ma? Print of list is empty. Is empty. Nothing to hike. Nothing to hike in salaries. Okay. List no data present now. If it is there, if data is there, you do the operation here. If it is there, you do the operation. What are you doing? Pass the old salary list. Old sal list to which function? Hike function. And then do the mapping process. And say new list. And then I am printing it. Did you understand this? Yes. Let us run this code, ma. Once again you run it. Now I'll say, online students, I hope you are comfortable. I hope you are comfortable. So I'm saying here, PY, enter how many employees you have. So say here 5. So enter first employee salary 1000. Next is called 1500. Next is called 2000. Next is called 500. For your easy calculation purpose, I am taking for 3000. You see that, ma? Old salary list and then what? New salary list. Are you getting? Right. You say only 2 employees you have. Say something like what? 1000 and then 2000. Only 2 employees salary will be coming. If I say here -4, what is this? List is empty, nothing to hike. Nothing to hike. Are you following me? Yes. This is called what? Dynamism. How many lines of code is written? From 3rd line to 12 lines. How many lines are there? Some 9 lines of code is there. 9 lines, na? 9 lines of code. I can write everything into 2 lines. 2 lines I can write. How it is possible, sir? That is my tomorrow's concept. I will tell you. 9 lines of code, I will write it in 2 lines. You want to see? No? Red t-shirt saying no, sir. I will tell you compulsory for you. Definitely I will tell you because I want to make it as a diamond, provided if you follow my guidelines. Because I am a different faculty in your lifetime. Different faculty. Whether you are feeling or not, I don't know. Am I coming late? Am I teaching subject demo session what I taught? Even I am coming down. Same voice, same commitment, same subject increasing. Last day also same. Peak level I will take you. Peaks I will take. Even our BTech first year, how is your SAR will start? Very good hype. When semester is over, what will happen? Everything is negative degrees it will come. Here it is. My class is not like that. Start with 0. End with what? 9. Beginning day I said you are 0 knowledge. 9. 0 to 9. I will take you that. That is my nature. Right? I'm very dedicated to my students. I never go to any class late. That's my property. I will teach so perfectly to my students once they understand me. If you don't understand, what can I do? Can I open your brain and can I do changes in your brain? Your mindset is like that. What can I do? Right. Yes. I will teach every subject so perfectly for you. So perfectly. Every topic. right? So let us utilize my service. That is my request to my students. Why I will shout on you? Because I have a lot of affection on my students. Otherwise, what is the need of shouting on you? You tell me. Correct or not? Yes. You are sleeping. I am disturbing you. If you sleep, I am getting any extra rupee in my packet. Huh? If I disturb you, you will listen my class. That question will come in interview. You will answer. Job will come. You are sleeping. I don't say anything to you. Same question will come in interview. That time you will feel, why my sir did not wake up in the class? Why he did not disturb me? That time if you feel, past will not come again. That's why we must live present in world, present day, most sincerely. Whatever possibilities are there in our hand. That is my advice. So student life will not come once again. That you enjoy it and live in present world. And get whoever is dedicated to your career, you appreciate them with a good subject who is teaching. Understanding? So don't listen only words. You see their accents and you see their performance, their dedication. That's my request. Now I'm going to say the same lines of code. I can write it in 2 lines of things. Just observe it. Just observe it. I'm going to take up next like this. Because everything I will tell you students for you. You see guys, I will remove this entire thing. I'll remove this entire thing. First of all, I will remove this entire thing. Here only, old salary is there. I will remove this entire thing. Remove. Directly I will write it. Here I am writing. You see. What is my answer here? Print. Enter list of old salaries of employees separated by space. Today don't try to understand. Tomorrow I will explain. I am writing into cell for cell in input of dot what split off. Input dot split off. Over. So this I am not going to upload to you. Okay, if I want to upload, I will upload it, not an issue. Let me save it and then see the answer now. Okay. Now see that py, 3.py. Enter list of old salaries separated by space. 100, 400, 200, something like 1000. Next is called 3000. Over. What is that? Splitted did you mean split off? Something spelling mistake, huh? Yeah, spelling mistake. Yeah, students. See, students, now here. Whose video on this person is? Who is this person? Is coming for video session or what? Who is that? Vasudev? Mr. Vasudev. Will you switch off your video or not? Getting disturbance for others. Mr. Vasudev. Are you there? Bhargavi, your video is on, ma. Vasudev, if you don't switch off, I will put you in the waiting room. I'm going to put you in the waiting room now. I'm going to put in the waiting room. Waiting room means you will not listen my class. Vasudev, Bhargavi, keep your videos off. I will wait for 2 minutes and I'll keep it you in the waiting room. Come to the point. Here what is happening? You remove this entire thing and see the length of the coding. Is it not getting everything into single line or not? This line, this code is available here. And this entire thing, I need not to write it at all. Simply I will say what? Simply I will write like this. So here I am writing like this. You just execute it. You say this one. Run this code. You say this data. Got like this. Getting? Fine. This part is called only 2 lines of code. This I will explain in tomorrow class. Nothing to worry. Can I take one more example? Write down. Code you write down. Write a Python program write a Python program which will accept list of values, which will accept list of values, which will accept list of values from the keyboard, from the keyboard, from the keyboard, and find their squares, find their squares, find their squares, find their squares. Can we do it? Find their squares. How do you do it? Every old value, get it into new value or not? How to do that? By using which function? Map function. Map function. So I'll go to Keshav Kumar. Thank you, my dear student. So I'll go for new program. Observe it, students. Now I'm taking this program. I will write it. Tell me now. I'll take the values dynamically. How do you take the values dynamically? This values I will take it. This values I will take it. Instead of that value, I'll take this part. This values I will take it. Up to this I will take it. Now, here taking and program for finding, come on, squares for list of values. So map example 3 na 4. 4.py normal function read what? Values. Okay, create an empty list. Enter how many values you have. Less than 0, return empty list. Otherwise, enter what value? First value. First value. Okay. Then see, students, append of cell, return this. Then, are you following this? What is this, ma? Val. I will take it as what? Val here. Okay. Nice. Coming to where next? Main program I am going to take it. What is the main program I am taking now? I will take it in the main program. Instead of taking too much time for that, you already know that I am going to apply this part. I will take it. This part I will take it. I'll take this part here. Come on. What is this now? Read what? Values. Read values. Read values. I got old value list, right or not? So something like old list I will say. Why take big one? Old list I will take. What is this now? Old list is equal to length is 0. List is empty. Nothing to square. Nothing to square. Are you following? Right. Else. Do it. Single line you do it. What is that? Square list SQ. Square list is equal to, come on ma, list of map of lambda n colon n star star 2 comma old list, old list. That's all. Are you following? What is happening, my dear students? Old list is sending to whom? N. Every value of old list is sending to where? N. N star star 2. Every value will be squared and kept here. Squared and kept here. Are you following me? Right. Go to that. I will write this type of formatting part for good looking output purpose. I say, tell me mom, old value, and the next is what? Old value, and then what? Or given value, given value. Next is what? Square. Square I will say. Square I will say. So I will say square. Like this I just written. Square. Now I am saying that what is this? OLD list. OLD list I will take it. In this place OLD list. Write what? Square list I will take it. Square list I will take it. Square list I am going to take it. And printing the data. Value. And then new something. And you can say value 1. And next I am taking what? value 2. It's up to you. Even you can keep it also, no problem. V1 comma what? V2. You can say. Now see students, map example 4.py. See this, map example 4.py. Go to this place, py, map example. How many values you have? 5. Say 3 and say minus 5. Say 12, say some 6 and say some 25. Got the data. 3 square, minus 5 square, 12 square, 6 square, 25 square. Are you following? Next you say how many values you have? Minus 4, nothing to square, 0, nothing is to square. I'll say 3 values, some 23, 56, minus 45. This is the data. Understanding students? Yes, this is called what? Map related example. Map related example. And when you come to next stage, tomorrow, we'll discuss about what you know students. Reduce function I will discuss. First half an hour or first 45 minutes I will discuss. Then I'll go for some shortcut code is written here. I will explain that. Okay now? That is called a list comprehension concept is there. What is the topic name? Tomorrow? After 1 hour is over about reduce list comprehension, I will go for it. Important. Don't miss it. Don't come late class. Online students, I hope you are understanding that. I hope you understand the class and list comprehension I will explain more. Any doubts are there? Please hold on. I'll clarify within few minutes. Take care. All the best. Take care students.